UC men's soccer falls to number 14 SMU 2-0 here tonight at Gettler Stadium, joined now by head coach Hilton Days. And this is something we kind of talked about earlier this week. There have been games this year where your team has really played well for long stretches of games, but sometimes it's just a play here or a play there that makes a difference, and that seemed to be what happened tonight.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, SMU is obviously a nationally ranked team, top 15. They're a quality team. I think that I was a little bit disappointed in the start. I thought that we gave SMU a little bit too much respect early. I thought that we gave them a lot of time and space, and they got the early goal, and then we made some adjustments in terms of with our shape, and then I thought we got in the game, and and there was back and forth, and then I thought that we had some good stretches there, and I think a critical moment in the game was we had the opportunity to, I think it was Austin that got in right on the breakaway, and we didn't finish it. And then within 3 or 4 minutes, they got in on their end, and then they scored and made it 2-0. But even then, I thought we were playing fine. I felt like at that point, our overall belief maybe was a little bit shaken. And, we try to get back in the game, but SMU obviously is a quality team. And, again, we just didn't play the big moments in the game very well. And I think ultimately, we gave up the 2 goals, and that was the difference in the game. So, it's certainly these games can be learning experiences for us in the regards to the fact that, in those big moments in the game when, you need to step up and you need to make a play, we've got to find a way to make those plays. Because tonight, we didn't, and ultimately cost us.
Certainly did make the difference in this one. You talked about the adjustments that you made midway through the first half. Austin Smythe, Mason Volker both came in. Really seemed to be a big boost for your guys off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Austin came in and gave us pretty good play up there. He held the ball up well. I thought Mason, sitting him beside Peyton, gave us a little bit more of a screen in front of the back three. And then we were able to move Soren up and match up with them in midfield. And because earlier in the game they had an extra player, and they were playing through midfield and playing through us. So that allowed us to stabilize the middle of the field. And I thought it really allowed us to get back in the game. And then we got Soren and David on the ball, and we were able to get some possession and get a foothold in the game. So those guys came in, and I thought they did a good job. I think Mason's a freshman, is really maturing as a player, and he played big minutes tonight, and I think deservedly so. But we didn't get anything out of the game. And, there are no moral victories at the end of the day. We all are playing to win and playing to get a result. And, hats off to SMU. You have to give them credit because they came in here and did what they had to do. They got the early goal, then they weathered the storm, and then they got the insurance goal late, and they're walking out of here with a 2-0 win.
And they certainly showed why they're the number 14 team in the nation. Well, now time to turn the page. You got Cleveland State coming up here on a Tuesday night. We've talked about how these midweek matches have really been good for your team to not only get good results but get some momentum going forward.
Well, I think right now we just got to focus on trying to get our guys back on track. I think we'll obviously take a look at this game, look at the performance, and then regroup a little bit. And then I think we'll look probably on Monday at Cleveland State. But, we just, again, at the end of the day, we just weren't good enough tonight. And that's on us, not just the players, but the coaches and everyone that's around the program. And, even though it's a number 12, 14 team in the country, we've beaten top 25 teams before. We've done it on the road. So, we're certainly not going to say, well, we weren't good enough in terms of ability-wise. I just think our performance wasn't good enough. So we've got to go back and regroup and get ready for Cleveland State on Tuesday.
All right, Coach, we appreciate your time tonight, and we'll be back out here to Gettler to preview that Cleveland State matchup with you this week.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's head coach Hilton Days as UC falls to SMU here tonight, 2-0 at Gettler Stadium.